Welcome back to the Runs podcast. Yet again, another week, more rubbish to talk about. Good. I'm just saying to Nicky, I'm tired. 15 miles last week has done me in. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
All good,
it's a good start. Good start to Amsterdam, but yeah, busy day yesterday for you. Down in Mega, obviously we was down there. Start with that, is it? Because what a cracking morning. We was just talking about it, weren't we, before we started recording?
I think it might be my favourite race. Like, I love Richard Burton because it's on the doorstep and it's like really good. And it's a very similar feel. But
yeah,
Mega is flat. Richard Burton is not flat.
Big
I like running on the flat.
Case.
I mean, it doesn't mean Richard Burton's a bad race, of course not. But
no.
I like Mega. Somebody, I think it was Ben McCrum, I was talking to him, and he described it as intimate. And I thought, yeah, maybe we can use intimate. But yes, like, I don't know, it's like I said, I wouldn't want to run 2 mile loop 3 times. But down there, it's quite easy. It's fun.
Yeah. It's a great, I love it. Like I just said now, I've done it 8, 9, 10 years. I can't remember when I started doing it. I found it off. Can't even remember how I found it. It was when early in my running career. I found it early and I've gone ever since. It's changed the route a few times, but it's always been a really good fast 5k. And like you say, intimate sort of feel to it. Just feels like a proper event, doesn't it? No bullshit. Real low prices, easy to park, easy to get to. Great route, great people there running. Like we said yesterday, we've seen so many sort of friends who come from running there, and it was a real good day. Like, I didn't run, obviously I enjoyed being on the camera and out there supporting, and yeah, it was brilliant, even on our side of it. Loved it again.
What a shift on the camera. I tell everyone I'm not good on the camera. I'm just quantity and then narrow it down to quality and chuck them through Lightroom. But runners don't tend to know much about that, so I look really fucking good. No. But it's pretty straightforward. I will post, like, towards the end of the week, maybe I'll post some of the wilder shots you took, just for laugh, like the outtakes kind of thing.
Yeah, I got some bad, but I can see. I could tell.
But it's there's loads of thigh in there somehow, like. But
obviously just keep my finger on it when I was meant to. I thought I had some of trees and cows. I thought I might have caught at some point.
There's some trees. But
because some of them I was just trying to be clever and just swing it around me as they were running past, but obviously it didn't work.
No, that's because then you've got to change the setting in.
Right.
Because I'm not going to bore you with it, but I shut the speed. So basically, you shut the speed, like frames holds the shot. But then when you want the ones that are speedy, you need like a really high shutter speed, so it doesn't frame it; it follows it instead. But hopefully, you don't have to do it again. Not because I don't want you to do it, but I want you to get back racing, obviously, in the races we go to. But, nice little second hobby for you. I tell you who's better than me.
What?
Sam is better than me at them shots. She is like a duck to water. She hasn't had a camera long. She had some really good shots,
Really good. She was, down there, stayed by the finish sort of area. Got some cracking shots of everyone as well. Yeah, she's good at it. Got some good stuff.
But what a race. And obviously I cared about everyone else that was down there. It was really nice to see everyone. Some really good runs. Some people running for different reasons. Carly Stone said it well earlier when it wasn't about the running, the time and stuff. It was more about the people you've met and stuff like that. And I posted about it yesterday, and a lot of people have said the same. But I did have a fucking banging run. So we're going to talk about that.
We are. But no, just to touch on what you said about our post and Carly's post. Yeah, touched on it perfectly, didn't it? We forget sometimes that it's not just racing. It's about going out and enjoying it and helping someone else on their run, or the before and after social of it, and it's all about it. It's about everything, all parts of it. So that was a great point. But your run. Yeah. What time did you have and which time you take it? We discussed this last night.
Let me tell you now. Strava give me 56.50 odd. My watch give me 57.08, I think. and then chip time give me 58 on a dot.
Yeah, now that is probably because it's gun to chip, innit? I said that too, because you probably
Yeah.
started a fair chunk back, and you've started your watch when you've crossed the line, as you would like, but I think it is no
Yeah.
timing at the start, is there? So you're going gun to chip.
Whatever.
Really.
Like,
Yeah, you probably did actually run 57:08, but your official time is 58 because that's gun to chip, innit? You definitely didn't run the Strava time. Not having that.
no, that's a shame, innit? But I would have ran, like, when I was coming into finish, there was a guy in front of me, and I'd picked off quite a few people at that point, but I just quite couldn't get him before it narrows down. And he almost, like, he pulled the plug in, and and then he pulled the plug and, like, just trotted it in. So I would have had 57, 59 if I could have got around him. But
by him.
Do you know what? It doesn't matter, because I think, like, my PB is like 55 from many moons ago anyway. So, but it was nice to run that. And I was really worried like 2 weeks ago, because through like the London block, we finished it and said, right, let's fucking keep on going now for Mega. And then I took 2 months off, I think maybe was it? April, maybe 2 months off. And I thought, I'm going to, like, I've got 106 to beat. And I don't know, 2 weeks ago, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to beat that. So I don't know what's happened in the last 2 weeks. Maybe it is like just consistency, enjoying it. I tell you what's played a part. The last couple of runs, I put my heart rate monitor back on as well.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know if that gives me a bit more of a placebo as well, and a more I believe I'm getting a more accurate reading.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I felt so good all the way around. Like I was.
Yeah,
I found out to send you the data, didn't I?
Yeah, like every time you come around and I was seeing you, you was like, yeah, we'll see. And you was like comfortable. Like you said, you sent me splits from this year and last year, and it's mad, like the difference. Like, was it 8 minutes plus? And then your faster split this year compared to last year, like a minute quicker a mile, was it?
Yeah, pretty much across the board. But like, I think I settle in. And then on that, because maybe I'm still racing everything, like a 5K maybe. I don't know. But like that third mile in, I go red line, and then I find out my fourth mile in is in the trenches, like. But you didn't see me on the fourth mile, innit? Because that's like, that would have been the second half of the second loop, wouldn't it?
Yes, would have been on the back straight to the second loop. I didn't see you there, did I? Seen you on the first loop right up at the top end, wasn't it? So what's that, probably mile and a half in? And then I seen you down by just as you would come round for the set. You was just starting your third loop, weren't you, really? When I seen you the second time.
Yeah. But I felt good. I raced it proper. Like, I found a man from Liswery to protect me from the wind, which, by the way, it wasn't extremely windy. I've seen some posts over the last couple of days. It wasn't extremely windy.
No.
Now,
I said, when we were walking around, me and Alison, like, it was breezy, and I said, oh, it's a bit of a breeze, but it weren't like, fuck me, we can't walk. It was like, it was a breeze, wasn't it? It was probably like, it may have gusted here and there. Obviously, I wasn't running
and for half a mile, maybe.
Well, yeah, it was that back straight, wasn't it? And it weren't, it wasn't like ridiculously bad, was it? It was there. You probably would have felt it, but I don't think you could blame it on like 30 seconds or whatever. No.
And if you come in for the course record and you don't get it, just fucking accept it. Don't say it was because of extremely windy conditions. You went for the course record, which is a fucking really good record, and you didn't get it. Come back next year, or don't, whatever.
Back next year and have a go.
It wasn't extremely windy, like.
Yeah, go back next year, see if he can have a go next year, and maybe Tasker will be fit and will lower his own record, which he's more than capable of if he gets himself fit and on our start line. But yeah, no,
but
women's record.
It wasn't extremely windy. Yeah, so she can't have had any wind.
Maybe not, because she was 3 minutes behind.
But
excuse me, I walked like the wrong way. Fuck.
That's all right.
The wrong way. Oh my God, sorry.
That's all right, we'll keep it in. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Carry on.
Do something, mate? But yeah, that... we were talking after, like, the tricky bit is, the elite field, if we call it the elite field, it's not
Yeah.
stacked, is it? So the podium
No.
people are almost racing themselves a lot, and it's the
Yeah.
more middle pack is the wrong word. But the front end of the people that are not going to podium are the ones working in packs and racing each other.
Yeah. Obviously Eric from Bilth was third, wasn't he? And he was like, it was sort of, Sam was way ahead. Him, Phil, and there was someone else early on were together in a small group, but then Eric sort of pulled away. But then by the second lap, I think Phil from this group's gone ahead of him, and they were spread out. And then there was a pack behind with Sam Hopkins. I think Ben Kennedy was in there. There was a few of them.
Yeah, Ben was in there.
Josh was there, but then Sam sort of broke from them and he got fourth on his own. But yeah, they were sort of spread out. But then there was good little bunches behind that I was noticing. Obviously, we had Luke, Paul Teasdale were together with a couple of others early on. Then they were together on their own. Then you had Crows was just behind. He ended up sort of on his own. But yeah, there was good little groups.
Yeah, Billy was racing on his own.
That sort of top five back is pretty good groups. But yeah, it's like a time trial for them guys up front, and it is hard. That's the only thing. That would be the only gripe for it. It's no for us. It doesn't matter. Myself, last year, you this year, you're always going to be in a decent group. But maybe the front end, that's what we need to try and get down there more. We'll try and get some fast runners drummed up and get down there and to beat the course record.
But it's hard, isn't it? Because what we don't want is it to become an invitational then. And
no.
Don't know. But look, we will champion it all the time. It's a great race. If you want to run fast, have a go at it. But book it, because it will fucking sell out and they're not going to invite you for free.
No, it sold out pretty quick, didn't it?
Really
within a week.
Because
there's only 400.
But I enjoyed...
Good field. Oh, brilliant day. I really enjoyed. Like, I did have a bit of FOMO, on the way down. I was thinking, I'll get it in or racing. But as soon as we was there and seen everyone and chatting and I was on the camera and everyone set off, I was like, God, this is brilliant. Like, I was loving it. It was a brilliant day. Really enjoyed.
Yeah. The crowd is like, it's not, the crowd is at the start finish line, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of people stay there.
Because it's a 2-mile loop. But I was like kind of working in mile and a half, because then I know for the last half mile of that loop, I'm coming up to the cheer zone kind of thing. And that was cool. Like, there were banana t-shirts in the crowd. Owen was in there from Bristol. Yeah. There was banana t-shirt there. There was loads of people cheering. Loads of people with cameras having a good time and stuff like that. And then you just set back on another mile and a half loop, log in for a bit. And then you know it's coming up again. Like,
good point.
There were loads of vests out again. Absolutely fantastic. What a show in.
Vests, socks,
Meg
merch,
Parry,
brilliant.
But Meg Parry can fuck off. Jeepers. She terrified me. She was like, I didn't get lapped by many people this time. But she must, oh my God. I don't know. I want to see her Strava data from her kick, because she's only tiny. And she flew past me like a fucking jet plane and bellowed in my ear. I thought she said, fuck you, Gar, but apparently she said, go on, Gar. Now, I
Julie's
believe
out, didn't
she did say go on. But she was, that was fast. I did shit myself for bloody hell.
She was, because obviously I was sat on the floor there getting everyone coming in, and she was flying in, Nikki just behind. I think they were together on the last lap, because I was shouting like, come on, stick with him, and just missed sub 40, but another massive PB for Meg, so she had a great week. 2 PBs in a week. Can't fault that.
Yeah. No, and I seen on Facebook earlier, in case anyone hasn't seen it, the guy that hit the deck is fine. He got home last night with a couple of cuts and bruises, but he's all good now. But he did hit the deck pretty fucking heavy.
Yeah. I didn't see it, but a lot of people were coming in asking about it, and I had missed it. I'd already got back to the finish by then.
But yeah, I would recommend Mega 10K to it. And it's like, my favourite part of it is not having a good run, not running 8, maybe 9 minutes faster than I did on the same course last year. It's just seeing everyone that lives in our phone, which is the hardest part, because, and it's like, it's so mad when people ask for photos and stuff. I'm like, wow, this is wild. But yeah, you can always have a photo with us. I look quite trim this week as well. I need to wear that t-shirt more often. But we do, like I said, we say this every week, and we'll get on to it. We'll be saying it again in 5 minutes, right, once we finish on the next topic. But just come and talk to us, and we appreciate everyone listening and enjoying what we do. And it's just, it's mad. It's wild.
It's mental. And like you said, it was great to have people come up and talk to us. Just talk about running, innit? Just talk about the race or other running and everything else.
Bike riders being wankers. You can talk to me about that. Cyclists.
Yeah. We're going to get some more backlash for that, aren't we? We had a few, DMs.
But they only listened to the clip. They didn't listen to the full episode because
this is exactly what I told them. This is exactly what I told them. You listen to a 1 minute clip, listen to the episode. It was a good clip. It worked.
You got them. Anyway, you've definitely seen it. You should have ordered one by now if you want it. You nagged and nagged and nagged. We have little bit of tweaks to him, right? Because what we did was Matt Regan made a good point on the weekend when we were having a chat with him, or maybe it was in the DMs, that he almost doesn't want us to rerun it because then you can spot the day winners as well.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's a little bit different as well. There's a couple of changes. We'll be able to tell the difference between version 1 and version 2. We have re-released it. It's on pre-order. If you listen to this today when it comes out on Friday, you've got until Sunday to order it. If you listen to this after the weekend and it's Monday, you've missed it again. Do not send us a message because...
Yeah, that's the biggest thing in it. Because, we're not doing this because we want to make £2 each off a vest. We're doing it because so many people have asked us for the version 1 pink vest. And, as we always say, we don't pre-order bulk because we can't afford to on the old stock. So we order from your pre-orders, which are much grateful. So if you do want one, it's obviously going to be in the newer, the racing material. If you like, I know some people like the original one and prefer that. Rod was saying he prefers it, but so it will be in that material. But if you want the original design in the newer material, now's your chance. We close the shop Sunday. Let's get them ordered and in. So those that have asked us personally, DMs and everything, fucking have a look online and order one. Don't nag us next week.
Yeah. It's on our stories. It'll be on our stories all week. You'll be fed up of seeing it by the end of the week. It's in the pink pen. It closes on August the 2nd, and it has to close on August the 2nd because we need to get that order off early to start the next week for you to get it and still get... I know you can race in the next year, and year after, and year after, and year after. But if you want to get it back for the back end of this year for racing, we need to get it to you as fast as we can. So we need to shut shop as quick as we can as well.
Yep.
And that's facts. But thank you, like I said, again, just for you all to warn it is bloody mad as well.
As always.
We've seen something else. You sent me something wild earlier, didn't you? The dog canine cross. Has anyone heard of that? Because
Canny cross.
I thought it was... Guy ran an 11-minute 5K with a dog.
11, was it 11:56? What was it? World record? Let me pull it up. I know who does do it. Bloody Josh's sister, Josh Morgan's sister, does it a bit, doesn't she? Corey's missus.
Oh, does she?
Done a bit of it. Yeah, she's done a bit of it. I can't bloody find it.
It basically works but I can understand how it works. I just can't understand how the body allows it to work. The dog's almost working.
11:56 it was, sorry, just to go back to that. Ben Robinson, his dog Zuma, fastest canny cross time. 5K in 11:56, So basically, the tethered round the waist, and with a lot, last gated sort of lead, and off they go for a 5K. Can you imagine? I've seen people in. There was a park run I'd done before. It might have been Forest of Dean, and there was some guy with one, and he was fucking flying in that. Obviously not that quick, but he was quick,
Wild, it's so fast. Isn't that going to hurt?
He's obviously a good runner anyway, because he's got a sub 15 PB, so obviously he can turn his legs over pretty quick. But then he's going a minute a mile quicker. It's fucking mad, isn't it? And he's used to running, so he must be absolutely pegging it. And that dog obviously helps because the way they pull in it, they provide extra. What do you call it? The mechanics, isn't it? The physics and the mechanics behind it. Yeah. But that's mad.
Well, that is mad. I'm not getting into. I will have him on for a chat if I can get him on. Because I'll talk about it. Anything is cool, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. But, something different again, isn't it?
Oh my god, yeah. Sorry, I'm multitasking again, trying to send out the invite, making sure triple. Oh, I just made that email address up. And One more bit of good news for us to look forward to next month. You've been waiting for this news for ages, so I'll let you break the topic.
Yes, praise the Lord. We're going up to the European Championships. And today he has announced it. He is racing. Jakob Ingebrigtsen is back. Birmingham looks good at this time of year. He put up, didn't he? Of him training in the rain. I think he's taking a piss a bit with that, but with the rain. But yeah, so happy days. We're going to have a great day.
I'm looking forward to that. Everyone is looking forward to that. But you are like such a fanboy. Like,
yeah. And we got pretty good seats
George
as well. We're
has enjoyed his time. Go on.
He's not racing either, is he? He's not doing a 15. Haywood and
no, but he's like
Whiteman
enjoyed his time. Like he's just used his time now. Oh, look at me to build to do this, to do that. Jakob's been injured. Like no, he's not coming back without a point to prove as well. So it'd be nice to have the fire lit again.
I wonder if he might do like a tune-up race the week before. I don't know if there's a Diamond League. I think there is a Diamond League the week before. I wonder if he might use that as a bit of a build-up to get back on track. But yeah, it should be good. We got a good night there, haven't we? We got some good races. We got a 10K.
Yeah.
Obviously, our guest from the other week, David Malarkey, is in that. So we'll may hopefully try and get a chat with him. Trackside be good, wouldn't it? Because we got pretty good seats. We're on the back straight, just before the top bend, so like 200 to go. And we're about the 4th or 5th row, so we got decent seats. Like, so yeah, I can't wait for that. Hopefully weather will be good. We'll have a good day up there, and then we got the marathon the next morning, haven't we? So we're going to get out in the streets for that as well.
So that's make some banners. Weekend.
Yeah, we will. Can
we take flares in? No, probably not.
Copenhagen do. Not in the stadium. We'd be all right on the marathon route. It's on the road, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're going to have to practice.
Who'll be in a marathon?
You're going to have to practice your Connell fucking running alongside filming.
Oh my God. I can do that. I've got like 50. A tool we could use.
Yeah, you've got your 50 metres and you're surely keeping up with them. I don't know who's going to be in that European fucking marathon.
Have you seen my splits? Have you seen my kicks from my last two races?
Yeah, fucking flying.
I'm kicking 11-minute miles.
Yeah.
Not 4 a mile. I'll be fine. Who's going to be in the mix for the marathon? Like, how does the European Championship work?
I would say probably Petros, the German, innit? The Puma. I think he's probably going to be up there for the marathon. I would imagine he'd probably be favourite for that, actually, with his time. I don't know who else off the top of my head. I can't think. I don't know what other Brits even got a team. They did put a team out earlier, didn't they? I didn't see anything for marathon, no? Don't have to have a look at that. But anyway, yeah, we can dive into that maybe a bit more next week or the week after.
Yeah. Right. I need to fill this back up because this is a small bottle. I need to get a bigger one. Remember? Bull is always cutting around with his bottle with an old sticker on. You've got your bottle with a sticker on that you posted when you were swimming this week. So I dug mine back out as well. And what we'll do is once we sell all these vests, we'll get some sticker packs made up for you all as well and put all the money back into the podcast and get it all back out to you to buy more stickers, and we'll make even less money off it, but at least you can put stickers everywhere.
Stickers everywhere, yeah. Advertisements.
Right. We'll be right back.
We will.
Welcome back to the Runs Podcast. We have been joined by Georgia Stanfiled, Joe Stanfield, mother and daughter, running machines. How are you? Are you okay?
Good, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you?
Good. Not too bad. Not too bad. I was just saying, we had. I had a race yesterday. Nikki's injured at the moment, but like I just said, I was up till 20 to 2 this morning because, like you, George, my little boy is type 1 diabetic and he had a bad night last night. So I'm tired today, but we moved, don't we? We carry on. Yeah. Where shall we start? Were you running before you had Georgia, Joe? Or were you running later in life?
I actually didn't start running until 11 years ago, so about 2015.
Yeah.
So you were 47. Yeah, no, 46.
46, all right. Late to it then. Did you do other things before that then? Was you sporty before or just running?
Yeah, I was always active. I used to do a short treadmill run as part of a gym routine.
Yeah.
And that's how I got into it really at the gym. some of the people there who I trained with decided to form a little running group to raise money for charity. So we targeted a race, our local race, Potter's Half Marathon. We did a 6-month training plan, which we built up to, which included a 10K race. And then we completed the half marathon, raised money for SADS, which was probably, other than JDRF, the only charity race that I've actually done. Because when you're a runner and you're racing a lot, you can't keep raising money and asking people for money. So
It'd be every week.
It would, yeah.
So I basically, yeah. So my first half marathon, we raised money for SADS, and then that led me on to Manchester Marathon. Probably not even 12 months later, which I raised money for JDRF, and I've never looked back. Yeah.
So within 12 months, he was doing a marathon, from nothing to a marathon in 12 months.
Yeah, half marathon to a marathon, in 12 months.
So you jumped in by there, Joe, just off of the treadmill. At what point do you realise I'm pretty good at this?
I think the person I trained with when I'd completed Manchester Marathon, within a time, I was told that it was a good for age time to compete into London.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're aware of good for age times for London, but if you compete, if you get a certain time within that range of, below that time that they need, you get a place for good for age. So you get straight into London Marathon technically.
Yeah, back then it was straight in as well, wasn't it? You didn't have like the limit like it is now. There's like they limited a bit more nowadays, isn't it? But back then
there were limits, but they've made them harder now.
Or much harder now, but still that's some achievement.
It's getting harder everywhere,
restricted the numbers, so it isn't just enough to get under the time.
No,
you have to get, it's the fastest ones under that time. So one sort of thing led to another, really, and then it was at that point where I thought, okay, this is something I can actually do quite well. And then I went on to target other distances, as part of my training. I competed in a race league, which Georgia and I both compete in, something called North Staffs Roadrunners, and things just kind of snowball then from that. And once you're racing,
once you're in, you're in.
Addictive, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah, one thing leads to another. So then, when I was training, Georgia joined me, because she was ballet trained at the time. So when she came home, I invited her along to training sessions that we were doing, and that was the start of Georgia.
Yeah, because you ballet from a young age, George?
Yeah, so I was scouted when I was 8. I started when I was around 7.
Scouted? They scout ballerinas?
Yeah. So the person who was training me, she just made a comment, really, not really scouted me, but she said to my mum that I had talent, which to us meant nothing. To my mum and dad meant nothing. They had no idea, So I then auditioned for what they call junior associates, which is where the best of the youngest athletes are picked to train once a month in places like Manchester, Birmingham, etc. So I got a place for that, and then I was told I should audition for a boarding school, which I did. So I left home at 11. I was one of 12 children to get a place. And left home, trained professionally from the age 11 to 19. So that was my career. That's what I should have done. Yeah, it's like the equivalent to being in Premier League football. But for ballet, that was what I did.
Ballet is big, isn't it? Like, we just don't know ballet is big because we're 40-year-old men, I guess, like, innit? But it's on Broadway and everything, like, innit, as well.
Yeah. It was obviously a lot bigger back in, like, the 1950s and things. It has really lessened now, but yeah. So that is what I was meant to do until I decided not to continue with it as a
That
career.
was your choice. You decided not to go.
Yeah, it was my choice. Yeah.
Okay. Big choice? Hard choice?
Yeah. It was all
Definitely.
I knew. I mean, obviously, I studied.
Yeah,
I did GCSE, but when you move away from home at 11,
yeah, I can't imagine that. That's like Carter going now. I would be lost without him now. And that's like he's 11 now, so he'd be like going off to, I don't think he'd go to ballet school, but I wouldn't trust him to go off 11 as well. That must have been like, what was that like, Joe?
It was very difficult. It's a mix of emotions, isn't it? You're very proud and pleased that you have a daughter with talent, and you want to support, which Georgia chose to accept the place and go.
Yeah.
So it was one of those we sort of thought, we'll just see how it goes. And yeah, for sort of four years of lower school, all things were good, and then you went to professional training for 3 years, and it was at the end of that she decided she didn't want it to on her career. So
when were you diagnosed as type 1, George?
Yeah, so I was at ballet school.
Oh my God, I can't believe I was scared. Like, that must have been carry on, but I can't imagine how terrifying it was. Like,
yeah, when I was only 14, and when I look back now, this is difficult. I can't sit here and openly completely slate ballet school, but I did not receive anywhere near the support I should have done for what I was dealing with.
I can understand that.
I was diagnosed, moved away. I had 2 weeks at home. 2 weeks, that's all I was given to try and get to grips with the fact my entire life had changed. And I was given this medical condition as a kid. And then I had to go back to school. I had no medical professionals.
You have to go back to school, a training school as well. You're not going back to sit in science. You're not going back to sit in math. You're going back to I nearly swore then, but I don't normally do, but you're going back to ballet for 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Learning how to, I say lucky, it's not lucky, but Carter was diagnosed when he was 5 in lockdown. So we had no choice but to learn about it, but we were together all the time. You're learning how to manage lows. Everything's changing for you, like, and you've got to do that on your own no one understands it until you live it. Like, I can explain it to Nicky over and over and over again, and you kind of understand, but you can't understand why I was up till 20 to 2 like last night. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's not on anyone, but the schools, the sports teams have got a duty of care. They should be better than the people in the street.
Yeah, unfortunately in ballet they're not, which is why I left.
Okay. Good. That's good though you did leave, because you could have gone, this is my dream, I'm going to suck it up. And it's worse and worse and worse and worse. So I'm glad you made the decision to leave.
Yeah. But it was incredible. Yeah. That's probably what drives me so much, or it is what drives me so much today.
Knowing you got through such a difficult period.
Yeah, and what I was told by people in the field that I was in.
Yeah.
I was told that I'd never be successful because of what I was dealing with.
Right.
And that drives me now to do what I do.
Yeah, I bet.
And you didn't have any role models of that, because social media wasn't massive. How old are you, George? Sorry?
14, so...
Yeah, so social media wasn't...
No, it wasn't really a thing then, was it?
No.
Like, now we've got Zerez playing in the Wimbledon final, winning Roland Garros. We've got Henry Slade playing for England. We watch a lot of NFL. Mark Andrews and Noah Gay both played in the Super Bowl last year. They're all type 1 diabetics. And that's really important for Carter to see people that are excelling at it. And more so, on a smaller scale, people like yourself that are still achieving stuff with diabetes as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But you didn't have that. So you didn't know.
No. In fact, I had the opposite. I was very much put off. I wasn't I was not supported like I should have been within the school. Yes, I was by my family, but when you're a child and you're so intensely focused on something, you know, every comment that is made, you remember, and
and I can't I'm assuming now, but also like you've got that. I don't know if it is in but I'm just thinking about it in real time. But you've got that body. Carbs are probably bad in ballet school as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I imagine you've got to be maybe as light as you can to be a good ballet dancer, etc., stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a lot.
But you got to watch them religious. You got if I got to eat, I got to eat. Like, do you know, I've got to have a full fat Coke. I've got to have a full fat Coke. I don't care if it makes me spin slower.
Yeah. This ballet is still very old fashioned. They are trying to move away from it, but I don't ever see them doing it.
Well, no.
In the fact that there was more girls than not in that school had an eating disorder at some point. They all suffered, whether they will admit it or not. We all did. You know, and it was pushed on us by the teachers. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
No.
And obviously, with me dealing with this condition, it just became incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
There was times when I'd be in class and I'd be suffering from a hypo, and I'd stop the exercise I was doing, go off to the side, take a Lucozade or sweets or whatever, and I would be shouted at and told to restart the exercise and that I could not have anything until I completed it. Bear in mind, like a low blood sugar, I'm dizzy, I'm trying to, it was insane. Yeah, insane. They just had no idea. Now, obviously, when I suffer, I just DNF and I think I've got to look after myself. Yes, I'm annoyed by it, but it's completely different in this sport, which is good. But it was not good there.
Yeah, but let's move into this sport now. And one thing ballet probably did give you is a good aerobic base to transfer into running as well.
Yes, yeah, sure.
Did you think, have you had a chip on your shoulder since you left ballet school? Did you leave going thinking, like, what? Because that's what the plan was, right? And then the plan wasn't going to, do you know what? I'll just go and be a really good runner then. Because, or was you just started going to running to distract you from trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of my life because your mother was running as well? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was something we could enjoy together.
It was for my mental health,
and it was great. You know, as running is for most people, it's great physically, mentally as well.
Yeah, it was. I don't think
anyone that won't deny that. Sort of statement. So it was great that we could do something together. She could have a little bit of respite, and the running community is so good.
It is.
They're so supportive, and they do make you feel when you are good, make you feel good about being competitive. Achieving your sort of goals.
I had to. I'd been a professional athlete since I was 11, so I couldn't stop. I had to do something. And I obviously did suffer mentally, and still do, from what I experienced at ballet school. So I had to change and do something else, and obviously running was that option. So it was just more of like a seamless transition. I didn't think, I'm going to be a good runner. I just had to do something. So that's kind of what I fell into. And I did have a break from it, actually. When I went to uni, I didn't really run at all, and then picked it up again in lockdown. So, I needed a break because I've been so intensely trained for so long.
Years, non-stop.
Did you run much? Is that part of ballet school as well? Or when did you know you were, same question as to your mother, really. When did you know you were a good runner?
I knew I had a degree of natural ability because of both my mum and my dad, actually. He was a track runner when he was younger. But it was funny. I was on the treadmill once at ballet school in my final year, and the artistic director of the school, so what you would call a principal in a normal school, or a head teacher, came on the treadmill next to me, And he asked me, I was doing a 5K race for the county that weekend. I was selected to do it. And he asked me what I could run. Sorry, a 10K. He asked me what I could run a 10K in. And then he told me his time. And this is someone who, obviously, like, my entire success depended on him. He could have sent me out of that school at any time. He would tell me if you were good enough or not. His opinion mattered most.
Yeah.
And my 10K time was about 10 minutes quicker than him. And I thought,
Did you
so,
tell him?
you've been dictating my life all of this time. And I was thinking, okay, maybe I am all right at this if you are slower than me. If he was a professional ballet dancer and retired and whatever. So, yeah, and then obviously I got into training, and I think it was when I just started running a bit and running fairly decent times for someone who didn't really train that seriously.
But you had the aerobic fitness from
That's important.
trained from ballet.
Yeah.
So your base level was
it was
very,
a good
very
start.
Yeah. It just took a little bit of adapting to. I think in terms of the muscle groups, because obviously ballet is completely different to running. Yeah. So you sort of trained through that, didn't you? And yeah.
So Joanne, you've obviously moved through kind of your running journey as well, and picked up a lot of accolades along the way. What keeps you turning up all the time as well? And do you bounce off each other as well? Are you still running together as well?
Yes, we train as much as we can together. Sometimes we have different running goals. So, for instance, I generally run 2 marathons a year, spring and autumn. So, I'm building up now to what's a long run, which we perform at the weekends.
Yeah.
So, I will run with Georgia maybe for 2/3. So, for instance, I've had 20 miles to do today, and Georgia can quite, happily run up to 15 miles. She doesn't need to do 20 miles.
No.
You must be running a marathon soon, aren't you?
I'm running one in October, the 11th.
Yeah.
Chicago
Marathon.
Awesome.
Yeah. And Georgia's training for a half marathon.
Yeah.
So her long runs obviously are shorter than my long runs.
Need to be, do they?
Yeah. But we can
coordinate.
It's great because Georgia can run at the pace level that I need to run at. So at least I can get some of my long runs in together.
Because you need company on them long runs, don't you?
Yeah, that massively helps.
Yeah, so that's great. Yeah. And then speed sessions and things doesn't really matter because you're doing short sessions, or either around a track or we do some grass training as well.
Yeah.
So we're all different pace, but you regroup it after each rep. So that's great as well. We can do sessions together. With the rest of the group. So we do quite a bit of training together.
Yeah. Do you run
Chicago?
For the same
You're looking forward? Yeah.
Sorry,
yes. Yeah. We both run for
club.
Trenton Running Club.
Yeah, Trenton.
Yeah, and we both have the same coach.
Right. Good.
Yeah.
Have you run Chicago before?
No. I qualified for Chicago from New York Marathon, which I did last year.
Yeah.
So again, it was based on my time. So I achieved what they call a fast start. So instead of entering the ballot, I submitted my time, and that gave me a fast start time for Chicago. And
awesome.
when you were talking about motivation earlier, I suppose that's what motivates me, knowing that I can, I have these. It's like a snowball effect. Yeah.
You can get in through the back door, so you don't have to have the disappointment of the ballot as well, do you?
No, it's the front door, God. It's not the back door. It's the front door. You're the one that the fastest.
It's the back door for me.
And deserved it.
All right, calm down.
Deservedly from running fast.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, so you exactly, you basically, you're getting rewarded
Oh,
for,
George has turned into a dog.
yeah,
She's trying. She's doing my head in, so I'm about to
It's
bring
all
her
right.
some more.
and she is a little runner herself. So
Oh,
She
actually,
gets the miles in.
we have a dog runner in our family, and she runs twice a week with me, and we
that's
have
good.
a dog jog.
Lovely.
Nice.
Any tips for Chicago for Joe, Nick?
Oh, it's a lot easier than New York, I can tell you, because I've done them. And yes, Chicago's brilliant. Such a fast course. Brilliant support. Big wide roads. Chicago's brilliant. So fast. And a bit of
Good.
a bit of an easier city to get around than New York, as you could probably imagine as well. But yeah, brilliant Chicago. It's perfect temperature, usually flat, fast field. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to smash that.
Good. That sounds promising then. I think it's the next. I think Berlin is the fastest of the majors, and then I think maybe Chicago's next.
Well,
Yeah.
London is now, isn't it, the fastest according to the world record? But
it's just the weather and.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'd say Chicago's faster than Berlin from my experience of running them both. Like Berlin, it's got a couple of little, I wouldn't call them hills, a couple of little drags, with a Chicago.
No, drags. Yeah.
Chicago is literally flat. Like there is nothing, it's pan flat. Yeah, so I'd say Chicago's faster.
Okay. Right. Excellent.
Yeah.
What will happen. It's all on the day, isn't it, I guess?
Well, it is. Yeah. Marathons abroad can be quite challenging.
Yeah.
You probably know that from if you've done New York Marathon.
Yeah.
That's a correct, because it's point to point, so you've got the logistics.
Yeah. It's a long old morning, that, isn't it? It's a long old morning.
It's a very early morning. Yeah. Being on that bus stop from 5:30.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Oof.
Love it.
What about you, George? Thing is, we spoke about this with friends on the weekend. You've got so long to run, not so long to run a marathon. You've got so much life in front of you to run a marathon. And people are rushing to do it.
Yeah. It's because it's a trend.
It is. That's the thing.
And
social media.
Yeah, it's trendy to run one every week.
I'm seeing people do them now.
Every week, apparently, now. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
We were last week's guest. We were talking, and she done Couch to 5K and progressed to Swansea half in the space of a couple of months. But even then, lockdown was a while ago now, wasn't it? Yeah. But she thought I can do sub 2 easy because that's what the internet says and stuff like that. A sub 2 half is an achievement. It's hard, Yeah. But that's the problem. That's a big problem with the internet at the moment now, and social media is everything's being normalized, and people are saying and making people feel rubbish, because we were talking yesterday when we were in the car on the way down. The internet assumes a sub 3 marathon is a given if we just turn up on the start line.
Yeah.
That's wild, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think the amount, so there's been a massive increase in stress fractures for running influencers.
Yeah,
and it's because they're just doing marathon after marathon.
Yeah.
You've got to be careful, because
definitely
followers don't mean that obviously you know what you're on about, so you do have to be careful on what you're hearing and listening to your body as opposed to what you see on the internet.
I mean,
you never see
go on.
You never see the full story, do you?
No. And marathon distance is not for everyone.
No.
And
I'm still trying to decide if it's for me.
I think for a younger person, it's good to deal with, or use your speed when you're younger to be
definitely
your goals and on your shorter distances, because marathons are, I think it's something that you build into.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're increasing your mileage. So probably somebody like Georgia will run up to 50 miles a week. Whereas for marathon runners, you probably, not everyone's different, but 50 to sort of 70 miles you progress to. Not obviously for the whole block of training, but that's what you do. You build up your long run. And obviously you've got a huge difference because you've got the management of food,
Especially more so like, we'll get onto that actually, but I want to talk about fueling and stuff for you, George, because that can be another minefield for everyone. I can't imagine what that's like for a diabetic as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, it's experience.
I always say we are disadvantaged from the minute we step on the start line.
Yeah, you are.
There is no, denying that. And I think a lot of people may sometimes look at me and think I'm using it as an excuse, but my God, I'd give anything to be a normal person without that, because as soon as I step onto the start line, my adrenaline spikes.
Yeah.
So I am often running at a blood sugar of 20 and I can't control it because it's adrenaline. So I can do it, obviously, in a couple of units of insulin before, try and manage that. But then obviously I run the risk in longer distances of plummeting. And if I have a low blood sugar, then it's game over. I can't complete distance. So yeah, for fueling, it depends on what time the race is. I do different things. So an evening race, I tend to be more stable.
Yeah.
So I focus on fueling throughout the day, pretty normal, like a normal person. Carbs, protein, more simple carbs though, like say bagels, eggs, honey, bananas, etc.
Yeah.
The morning races I do struggle with.
The big ones tend to be morning as well, don't they?
Yeah. It's really difficult. So I tend to have this pattern where obviously I spike due to adrenaline, and then I'll quickly, if I have insulin in my system and I'm running, will come crashing down. So to try and avoid that, I carb up massively the night before. So I'll eat, you know, or even days before if it's a half, but if it's a 10K, particularly the night before, chicken, rice, bread, potatoes, normal things, but I'll eat more, and then I'll have virtually not very much in the morning, so like a cereal bar or maybe just eggs, because I don't want that spike and the crash. So I'll virtually do no insulin the morning of, because I don't want the yo-yo effect.
Mad, isn't it? Because everyone else on the start line's pancreas is just having a good time, like figuring everything out, and they just take it for granted, isn't it? But I understand how easy it is, because you meet other people, like a friend of ours has got, I don't know how to say it, endometritis or however you say it, right? And I'm not going to pretend to know all about that, but I can see how she struggles with it and how she tries to manage it and stuff like that. Until you live with it day in, day out, I don't expect the people on the street to understand, but I don't expect them to say you're using it as an excuse either if they don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
No, that's also a very difficult condition. As
they all are. Until you live with one, you don't know, do you?
Yeah, any medical condition is going to affect that person's.
Yeah, especially when you're running and you're running fast. You're putting your body to extremes anyway, without any condition that's going to affect that. So it's hard enough anyway for like myself. Like I know how hard it is to run a marathon, a 5K.
It depends on what's going on in your life, what sort of sleep you've had, what's happening mentally, physically,
weather, especially for type 1s, weather is.
Tell me about it. Bloody hell. I can't wait for this heat to go.
But exactly.
You still managed to win Manchester half.
Yeah,
I did.
Let's talk about that. Where did you go into that? Were you going into that to win it? Did you think you could win it? Or was it like, I've just had the race of my life so far?
Yeah, it was insane. We'd looked at, I spoke to my coach and we'd looked at past times, and judging by my fitness at the time, he said you could potentially get a podium place. But this is provided you don't get any other elite women rocking up, because you can get some like 72-minute girls who do this for rock up and just do it because why not?
They get the entry.
So you never know who was going to be on the start line. So I tried to keep an open mind, and I kind of more went into it just wanting a PB, like a personal best. Because I thought I was in the shape to get one. So that was my mindset. And And then obviously when the race started, I literally took the lead from the
That
minute
is
go.
so much pressure. Like, oh my
Yeah.
God. I
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
terrified. No one to pick
Yeah.
off. 13.1 miles.
Yeah, yeah. So obviously you're constantly listening out, and I couldn't hear past about a mile and a half. I couldn't hear anyone around me saying, "Well done, ladies." I didn't think there was anyone immediately
Around, yeah.
behind me. But there was a long bloody way to
There's
go.
still to go, yeah.
Anything can happen. And there was a point where we hit. I saw my mum at 10 mile and she didn't warn me of anything, but I was starting to struggle then. I hit a bit of a lull. And then we got to 11.5 mile and there's a switchback. So
Okay.
on a switchback, you can see the people coming
Yeah,
down,
coming the
can't
way.
you? And but I think it's always distorting because they always look closer than they are.
Exactly.
They stress me out
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
much.
So,
Yeah.
so I did this switchback, turned, and I saw a second female, and I was like, "Oh my God, she's right there!" And I was like, "I have led this for 12 mile. I
Oh my
cannot let this
God.
go
Can't let it
now."
No.
So, yeah, and I'd hit a bit of a lull. I was in a group of men, and we'd kind of split up. And that 11, 12 mile, I'd struggled a bit. So yeah, I just grit my teeth. I really grit my teeth and held
Yeah.
on. I was not losing it in the final
Standing all the
line.
ballet anger
No.
for a mile and a half. And
Yeah. So yeah, that was. But coming down that straight into the Deansgate was insane. I wish I could bottle it up and
yeah.
give the
Laugh
feeling
forever.
out, because people they were just screaming like my name and first lady, and it was
It's
insane.
wild.
Yeah.
Because
Mad.
that changes the conversations you have in your coach, your outlook on the rest of your career as well, obviously, because you're a race winner now.
Mm-hmm.
There's pressure on you to win more races and stuff as well. Where if you hadn't won that, there's no pressure's good as well. Pressure makes diamonds sometimes as well, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But how do you feel now after that? What's the plan next? How's the rest of the year looking longer term for you, I guess?
It does bring pressure, yes. But you just kind of have to, like, I'm doing Manchester Half in October. Now, this is a different Manchester Half, obviously, to the May one. So the one in October, all the elites rock up to do. So these are the people who do it for a living. You've got like Lily Partridge won it last year in 69 minutes. These girls do it day in, day out, eat, sleep, breathe, whatever. So I will not be winning that. But for that race, it's a flatter course, a better course.
Right.
So I'd be looking to go.
Goal.
I'd be looking to just go even lower, improve my personal best, which obviously puts me up the ranks.
We've spoken
You just
about
have to
that.
look at, you have to change your mindset and know what you're going in. You have to be realistic. You can't be silly and think, "Oh, I want faster, I'm going to win this."
You've got to race people that are going to beat you for you to get faster as well. If you keep going to cherry picking races that you can win, you're not doing yourself any good. You've got to put yourself in that field where you might come last. I know you're not going to come, but in that field, you might come last, but you might run a PB.
Yeah, I'm fully aware. Well, we're classed as, or I'm classed as sub-elite, which is, you have the elite category, which is obviously you like Keely Hodgkinsons of the world. And then you've got your sub-elites. So we're the ones who still work full time.
And
take
that's
training very seriously.
A juggle as well. You're better than, like, it's harder than being an elite sometimes because you've got to go to work all day, and then you've still got, if you don't go out in the morning, like I'm like a 5:27 minute marathon runner, and if I don't go out in the morning, I won't go out in the night, like. But you've got to do that to stay sub-elite. You've got to manage it around your day. And even harder for you. You've got to manage it around. I don't want to keep going back to the diabetes and stuff like that, but people need to understand how hard the medical conditions make everything as well. Because even if you have if you have a bad night, you're meant to have a bad 3 days, you know. But you can't skip 3 days of running after that. You've got to just suck it up and get out as well, like, as best as you can.
I've had many days where it's the last thing I want to do, and I've still done it. Some days, obviously, you can't be silly, and you can't.
You've got to listen to yourself as well, haven't you?
Yeah. But yeah, you don't feel good. I don't feel good most of the time, to be honest. You just have to push through it. So yeah. But yeah, I'm very aware that I am nowhere near the best. There are so many people better than me, but that's what keeps you going, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, and
Gives you the motivation to improve and get better.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, we speak about all the time. It's a hobby at the end of the day for us, and we just want to do it because, like you said at the start, we do it because we enjoy it. It's good for you physically, it's good for you mentally. But then if you can push yourself, and like the same with me, I had one of my best years ever last year, PB'd nigh on everything, and it's so motivating to, like, I'm getting older, but I'm still getting better. It's like that's what keeps me going, and we're just normal average people in me that just love it and want to get out there and, like, you've won a race, and like say you're going to go up against Lily now, and it's brilliant, isn't it, to be on the start line with these people? That's what's so good about this sport.
Yeah, and tell Lily you know the runs, boys, and she'll be lovely too. She'll look after you. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
She's always nagging to come back on. She's lovely. But I think it's so important. We speak about, like, those A-listers we spoke about with the diabetes earlier. Zara's a tennis player, Henry Slade. It's so important. You never know who's watching you run with a Dexcom on your arm.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
You know? And, like, it's my special power now. Like, and I'm like watching Happy Valley and James Norton's in it, and I'm like, he's diabetic. Anything that's like on TV, I'm like, it's my special power. I just point out to everyone that's diabetic. But even on holidays, like, there was another little girl with a Dexcom on. And it's just good to, like, they need to see people achieving stuff and not being afraid to chase goals.
Yeah, 100%.
Not letting it hold them back, like.
Yeah, I think it is getting better now. Like I said, when I was first diagnosed, 14 years ago, there was none of that, and it is better now. That is one thing social media has done. It's improved the awareness.
The tech is getting better as well.
Yes, a lot.
But it's still fucking hard. Sorry, it's still hard, isn't it?
Oh yeah, nobody will ever realise how hard it is unless you have it yourself.
No.
Yeah.
So you've got Chicago, Joe. What are you? What's the half you're training for, George? The Manchester one.
Yeah, I'm doing Manchester, but I've got a couple of races before that as well. I've got a 5K.
Yeah. Do you like a 5K? That's so hard, isn't it?
Yeah, we're both targeting that.
Yeah, I'm going for around 16.
Bragging rights in the house, is it?
Yeah. Which one are you doing? Which 5K is it?
Mid Cheshire.
Oh, that one again, because that's the one you went sub 17 at not long ago.
Yes, yeah.
That's fast, isn't it? Fast course, because a couple of our mates have gone up and did it, but it's too far for us to travel. But one of the boys, Varan, went up, got last to the last one when Georgia went sub 17. It's a hell of a trek, but it is fast, isn't it? And it's fast field, and there's a lot of fast runners go.
Yeah, it's great. It's the best one I've done personally.
Right.
Because obviously you've got incredible running. You do get your elites turn up to that out of the Irish. So you get dragged around, and it's a great course.
We've both got our PBs on that course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Great.
So if you ever can, I really recommend doing it. It's really, really good.
We'll have to
twice a year as well.
Yeah.
So if you're this way, check
Just have to get the day off work, maybe.
Yeah. Nice tune-up race for both, anyway.
Yeah.
Ah.
So we'll see. We're doing a track race on Friday as well.
Oh,
I love running track. This track's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's not our distances at all. We're just doing it for fun, really. But it's a mile relay,
just to see what we can do on a mile. So improve our mile times.
Inspired by the record,
No. Sorry.
Inspired by the world new record.
Oh
yeah,
insane.
It won't be that good.
It's insane.
Like you were saying earlier, you just base it on your the great thing about running is you have the age categories.
Yeah.
So even as a vet runner, there's still goals and achievements that you can go for.
And like
that's what's good about the categories, isn't it? The same with me. Like I'm vet 45 to 49 now, and I was lucky enough a couple of years ago to qualify for Welsh Masters. There's something when I started this 10 years ago, I would never ever have thought something like that would happen. I know, Joe, you've had British vets, haven't you? You've run. Have you run for Britain as a
Yes,
vet?
I did the cross country.
Yeah.
And
How
I've also
unbelievable is that? Now, you started running the same 10, 11
yeah,
years ago, and then you're running for Britain. It's just mad.
yeah, it's crazy. You'd never think.
Nah.
And that was never the reason why I
No.
started running. It,
Oh,
as
same.
I said to you before, it's just kind of snowballed into
Into it.
what I'm doing now.
I
Yeah,
love
is
it. Brilliant. I'm excited for both of you, for Chicago, for George.
Yeah.
You've got so long in front, not in front of you, and like your running career as well. And I hope you firmly keep that chip on your shoulder, but manage it in the right way as well. Good
Yeah.
luck in all the races that are coming up. What we do now is Nikki's got a list of favourites, a quick fire, and then you both answer them, and they favourite this, favourite that. Have you got them, Nick?
Yeah, I have. Okay. First up, favourite race?
Manchester Half, the October one.
Oh, the one that's coming up.
Yeah, the support on it's amazing, incredible.
Joe?
I think probably London Marathon.
Yeah, Gareth did it last year. I've done it 5 times. It is a great day. It's a bit special. Like Boston's my favourite. I think Boston tops it, but London as a home race, it is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bad pin back, George. When you come off Tower Bridge and it's euphoric, and then you bend into Canary Wharf and you see everyone coming down the other side, don't you? Like, oh, great, I'm nearly done.
Yeah. Yes.
And then you've got to go all around the Isle of Dogs for another 46 hours. Bloody hell. But yeah,
that's
Tower
a bad
Bridge takes some beating, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will do that race one day.
You have to, inspired by your mother, definitely. Right, next, favourite shoe?
Favourite shoe?
Yeah, favourite shoe to run in, whether it's an all-day or a race shoe.
So, favourite race shoe has got to be Adidas Pro 4.
Yeah.
I think mine's the Pro 3, actually.
Adidas are doing some work at the moment, and they're good. I'm obsessed with my Evos. I just don't want to run in anything else for it. It's good for me. I can just run in my Evos at any distance because I'm not the quickest in the world anyway. I'm just obsessed with the Adidas Evo at the moment.
Yeah. I think the 5s are going to be good, though, because they're going to be a mixture of the 4 and the 3. So the 3 are a lot firmer. Yeah. Right. And I think the 4 are a little bit too soft for me. So I'm thinking they're going to be a nice balance.
In between.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for them to come out.
Yeah, it's been a while. Next, favourite distance?
5K for me.
Oh, I hate 5K.
Yeah, but it's short. You're at 1 mile. You think I've only got 3 miles
hard
to
though. It feels like you're just sprinting for 1 miles. It's so hard.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I imagine it's really good to race a 5K full pelt with your blood sugars at 20. That must be maybe it's a little beneficial at that point because you're just like angry. I'm going.
Yeah, I felt when I finished. When I did my sub-17, I had no vision. And I think that was a mixture of me pushing myself so hard and I could not see. I finished and it was,
Whoa.
That's how much I've done. Which probably maybe not great, but it's what it takes.
Yeah. What's your favourite distance?
I think for me, I think I've got to say marathon.
Yeah, I think you are.
You're not of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many have you done? How many have you
done? 11.
Oh, good going. And you've ticked off some big ones by the sounds of it.
Are you going after the stars, Joe, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting bigger and bigger in now. Nicky's done 5 of the 6 and he can't get into Tokyo. I've got a chip on my shoulder with the majors because I think once you've done, especially when it was 6, once you've done 5, you should be guaranteed that 6th place. All right, you pay for it all and stuff like that, but it should be achievable at the start of the journey, shouldn't it? And God knows how hard it's going to be now with them adding new races all the time now. But
yes, yeah, I'm quite lucky in the fact that the New York Marathon gave me my time gave me the cargo place.
Yeah.
And then this year, because I've ran sub 3 hours, that's also given me a place in Tokyo next year.
Oh, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I'm hoping. Tokyo's the only one I need, so I'm hoping to get in for next year. I ran
it's
Boston.
based on the ranking.
The world, because I had to run a 2:42 in Boston for my age category, so I've run it, but now I got to wait to see if I'm one of the ones selected. So that's the only one I need to for the 6. So it'll be my 5th year of trying. So if I don't get in this year, bloody keep trying.
So okay, so you've done 5, and Boston is going to be your 6th.
No, I did Boston this year. Tokyo is the only one I can't get in. So I'm hoping to get in. It's the World Age Grade Champs next year in Tokyo. So I'm hoping that my time will get me in. So fingers crossed. Anyway, we move on.
Well,
Fingers crossed for you. Yeah.
Thank you. And if I do, I'll see you
move
there.
on, or he gets angry about it.
We'll move on because it's winding me up for 5 years. Sorry. Anyway, what was I done? Distance. Favorite athlete?
That's a good question.
Have to be a runner.
Could that be current or
anyone? It doesn't have to be a runner. It could be anything.
Mm.
You can't pick each other.
I've got a lot, but I do think that. I don't know. There's something about Usain Bolt. I know that's really I know that's really just everybody says that.
Name. Like that shot with the lightning in the background from that,
And I think for me, what it was is I watched his documentary, and there was a race where Johan Blake beat him. And he said that literally gave him so much fuel, and because he was dropping off. And he worked and worked and worked and was sick, and he loves partying as well, which is like me. I can't lie. Yeah, and he said he was going out and drinking and blah blah. And anyway, he cut it all, and he worked his arse off, and he beat him at the World Champs. And there's a picture of him looking at Blake, being like, "I told you I'd come back." And I just think that's similar to how I probably view it. He's got a similar personality in terms of he likes fun stuff as well.
Yeah, he does.
The things athletes shouldn't do.
But it's like we said, it's a hobby, innit? So you've got to enjoy yourself as well. What about you, Joe?
I think for me, Paula Radcliffe, because from an inspirational aspect, and she held the world record. And she's British for so long. So for me, she's just so inspirational, and her achievement stood for 15 years, which is just phenomenal.
It is.
As a female, athlete. Yeah.
2 good picks there. I like them. And last one, always ask this: bucket list race.
For me, it would actually be London. 2 reasons: because running a marathon as a type 1 is going to be
big achievement.
Well, it's going to be very difficult, and a lot of obviously thought and practice is going to have to go into it. And it's just and it's the home iconic race. It's London.
Definitely.
I've seen my mum do it loads, so I'd say that's me.
Bucket list for me, I think probably similar to yourself, and achieving the 6 majors. So I've currently got 4, or will be doing my 4th event of the 6. So Tokyo and Boston.
Boston's unreal. I can't. Everyone knows who listens to us. It's my favourite race ever. I've done it twice. Luckily enough, I've qualified, and it's such a good city. The weekend is just such a buzz, and if you can, Boston. It's such a, and it's so iconic because it's such an old race, and the point of it is you go out on the school bus. It's just I'll go off on one for an hour about it.
Okay, that sounds good.
It is. It's unreal.
That's amazing. Thank you very much for giving us some time, the both of you.
Both.
It's good to see the both of you on the other end. George, I can't let you go without asking you Carter's question, because he's signed up now. He plays football, he plays rugby, right? But now he's 11, they've moved into the kind of fitness side of everything. You can't really wing it anymore. But he's also signing up to do a local race in April now, and I know April now is a while away. Any tips for him with managing his diabetes while he's training and just getting used to running and getting into the fitness side of everything? He just wants to know if you've got any little tips for him that will help him.
Yeah. So if he can, take a gel with him at all times. So, even the bigger, higher carb ratios, they do 50-gram ones.
Yeah.
Because obviously, at any point, with him not knowing how he's going to react to training, he could fall low during a training run or anything. And, he will need, it's scary, that is. So they are just a great source of instant fuel. Obviously, checking what your blood sugars are beforehand and knowing your patterns on the times of days that he's running. Like I said, morning is very different to evening for me. So yeah, just getting to know his patterns, making sure he knows what his blood sugars are before.
Because for you, it was a learning curve, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So the management in running for distances, 5K, might be different to what you would do for a 10K.
Yeah.
And a 10K will be different for what you will do for a half. So
it's learning, isn't it?
It is a learning curve, and it's just doing it lots of times, and don't get too hung up. If
I still get it wrong. It still doesn't work for me.
Yeah,
I had to DNF a race 2 weeks ago. So
and that's fine, like, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, I'd definitely say always having gels handy. That I always do that. So that will help him in case obviously things happen. And then finding foods that obviously work for him as well. Again, maybe different for me, what it is for him.
Yeah.
But I find, I run really well off certain foods, so things that obviously don't spike my blood sugars too much. So I wouldn't have, if I was going for a run in the morning, I wouldn't have like bagel, banana, honey, because the honey will spike me too high. I'd maybe just do plain bagel. So it's knowing how, obviously, but how he reacts, like I said, may be different. So it's a massive learning curve, but just tell him not to be disheartened, and don't give up.
I will. Thank you very much, both of you, for giving us some time. All the best in Chicago, in Manchester. If you're ever down in South Wales racing, give us a shout, and we'll either be racing or we'll pop over and watch and make sure we tell you if there's any ladies approaching behind you. Give you an heads up. I think, like I said, it's hard. It's really hard to like do two different running journeys in one episode, but I think we've done it justice. Did we miss anything, Nick?
Probably missed loads, haven't we? But that's the way we go. We've only got an hour or so, but yeah, it was great.
I was going to say, as long as we could talk for England.
Oh, exactly. We could go on forever.
We've done
exactly. Well. But anyway. No, that was good. Thank you both for your time. We appreciate it. Good luck in your races coming up.
There we are. You can wrap it up, Nick.
Yeah, that's it for another week from the runs. Thank you to the Stanfields, and we will see you on a start line somewhere soon.